The Great Pyramid of Giza. It is one of the most recognizable pieces of architecture in the world. Constructed over 4,000 years ago, it is the last remaining ancient wonder. This legendary immortal has seen empires rise and fall. It has seen the world evolve from using spears and bows to now having weapons of mass destruction. It has stood the test of time, and it was only constructed by pure strength and rams. This isn't actually confirmed. No one really knows how they did it. Some say aliens, but bottom line, they didn't have cranes or bulldozers, simply a ramp and people. This being said, I feel it is only fair that I pay my respects to it by building it in Minecraft. Here we have a complete diagram of the inside of the pyramid. There's a queen's chamber, king's chamber, grand gallery, and a subterranean chamber. Some speculate there are more undiscovered chambers we have yet to find, and maybe some treasure. So in order to build this pyramid, we first have to find a nice desert to do it. This looks like it's only acacia, so we might as well locate a biome, get a desert going, and we should be good. Okay, we teleported there, and it looks like, we got a mesa and a small sand beach. Let's try that one more time. Okay, this time we're 2,000 blocks away from spawn. And how is this a desert exactly? Please tell me that one. Okay, once again, a third time teleporting, boys. Another mesa. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna go 10,000 blocks away. We are now 10,000 blocks away, and finally, we are here. Oh my, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, never mind. It's not just an island. Thank God, we found it. Okay, nice little desert temple. Nice little desert village alongside of it. And Minecraft crashed. In my 12 years of playing Minecraft, I've never once had it crash. And after doing some research, I realized that my Optifine was outdated. So we turned shaders off. And there's a nice little sand island in the middle of this little lake thing. I think this will work perfectly for a pyramid. We're gonna want it probably 75 blocks on each side. And then of course, however high it'll be. It only took me 10 minutes of building these initial sides that I really do not want to fill in the entire middle. So it was now time to use my limited knowledge of using the fill command to try to fill it with sandstone. After about 10 minutes of trying to figure out to show coordinates on my computer and running the fill command 7 different times without it working, I finally watched a tutorial and realized how it's supposed to be done. And once my patience was almost out, I finally got the fill command to work. It worked beautifully. Now it was time to start the sides. Because I chose to build on this island, I had to break every block that wasn't sandstone. And then as soon as I started trying to place blocks to start my sides, I realized I was still on Optifine. So I was gonna have to turn it off. I turned it off and we were back to normal vanilla Minecraft and everything was working perfectly. I finally finished the first ring around the pyramid and knew that this was gonna take me a lot longer than I initially planned. I wanted to test to see how high up the pyramid would go. And on one side, I didn't even reach the top yet. And that's when I knew I was gonna be here for a long time. When looking at it from an angle, it definitely looks disproportionate, but Minecraft has its ways of throwing you off. So now I had to start breaking all the blocks I placed underneath these sides just so I can get a better vantage point. And voila, the sides of the pyramid are constructed. Now it's just time to spend at least an hour filling them in. And this will probably go a lot quicker if I just did the top first, so I decided that wasn't exactly a bad idea. And then slowly but surely started filling in the sides. And ladies and gentlemen, boom, magnificent. The sides are completed, except now we have encountered a different problem. I said I was going to build the entire Pyramid of Giza. So now it's time to construct all the chambers. And for some reason, I thought it'd be cool if I put quartz around the sides of it. But after doing that for about 20 minutes, I realized it was a stupid idea. So I just went to the middle. The problem I now face is the door of the pyramid. On the actual Pyramid of Giza, the door has been closed off for thousands of years, and they had to dig a separate tunnel to actually enter into the pyramid. But where in Minecraft anything is possible, so I figured a nice little 2x3 would be good. After working my way around with some creeper sandstone, some sandstone stairs, and just honestly making it look pretty, the door was now completed. I can now start the interior of the pyramid. And I forgot that it was all covered up and didn't realize it'd be this dark, so I knew some glowstone will probably be in order. But before we do that, we got to finish up this pesky cleaning of all these old island blocks. So as far as scaling goes in Minecraft, it's a little disproportionate if you ask me. The actual pyramid is probably hundreds of blocks bigger than this one, but we make do with what we got. And I knew I was gonna have a king's chamber, a queen's chamber, and a subterranean chamber. So getting that exact point is gonna require some mathematics that I'm not good at. Why do you think I play Minecraft? My brain is entirely right brain, besides the point. I eventually got the staircase completed and decided I would start on the king's chamber. I wanted to make it look all pretty and nice, so I decided polished deep slate would do, because in my opinion, it's one of the prettiest blocks in the game. After continuous attempts at trial and error, the base of the king's chamber was completed, and I was starting to realize I should probably make the pyramid a little bit bigger. As per usual, I change my mind almost all the time, so I decided to go with granite instead on the king's chamber. After some reworking and some remodeling, it looked to be somewhat symmetrical and even with the pyramid itself, so I knew it was time to start on the grand gallery. And the grand gallery in real life is sort of like a triangular shaped building, if you will. And so building that in Minecraft was going to require a lot of sand and precision that I wasn't sure if I was capable of. After repeated attempts at doing it, eventually I used stairs to manipulate it to look somewhat triangular, and building after building, the Grand Gallery was complete, at least for now. The only remaining structures left now were the subterranean chamber, the Queen's chamber, and of course, the treasure room. Now, what kind of pyramid would this be if there wasn't treasure and at least 7 booby traps? So with my very, very limited knowledge of redstone, I decided to make pressure plates that trip lava, that trip pistons, that remove the blocks, and you fall into lava. It ended up looking better than I thought it would, and my 2 hours of doing this very simple redstone trap only almost got me burnt once or twice. And now the only thing we had left to do was decorate the treasure room with treasure, obviously, add a few jewels and vines, make the place look old and creepy, and of course build an escape route. And voila, the pyramid was done. Now, since this is Minecraft, obviously no one's gonna come steal my treasure, but I did run through my own trap. Even I forgot where some things were placed. So if you guys wanna see that video, leave in the comments down below. Anyways, this was fun. I love Egypt. I love building things. I wanna build more things in Minecraft, so that sounds interesting. Also, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna go sleep in my pyramid now.